Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me for another video. In this video I will be making scallops out of king mushrooms. So guys, if you like the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification. So let's begin. So guys, in the effort of eating more healthy, I am starting to learn to make more vegan dishes. And what I've been doing is finding dishes that I actually like. I like scallops. So I decided to watch a bunch of YouTube videos to see exactly how to make a vegan scallop dish. So I came across the Edgy Vegan, if I'm getting her YouTube channel right. And what I did is I decided to use her recipe as a base, but I changed it up a bit. And isn't that the fun part of cooking, making a dish your own? Here I am cutting up these king mushrooms. You can find king mushrooms probably in your local farmer's market. I went to the local supermarkets and I've never seen a king mushroom on my shelf. And I'm near a Kroger, a Publix, and I believe a Food Depot, and I haven't seen them. I do find them in the local farmers market, and they're fairly cheap. They run for anywhere from $2 to $6, depending on how many is in a pack, will determine how much you will pay. So here I'm cutting up the king mushrooms, and these are pretty big. That's why they call them king mushrooms. And what I did was cut them into circles and then cut them in halves. So the pack that I got actually had two mushrooms in there. It had this really big one, and then there was a medium-sized one. So I cut like I said, I cut the base of it in circles, and I kept the caps to the side because I didn't want to waste anything. So here I go cutting the next mushroom. Okay, guys, we are done with all that chopping. Let's get the whole sauce going. So here is 1 cup of hot vegetable broth. And I didn't boil it. I just kind of let it came to a simmer just so that it would be warm, hot. Then we're going to add in some soy sauce. You can use any brand that you like. I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of soy sauce to my vegetable broth. From there, I'm going to add in some miso. This is red miso paste. There are different miso pastes, so it depends on which one you want to use. This one I'm using 1.5 tablespoons of miso paste. And then you're going to add some seaweed. And this is where my recipe, I decided to go off on my own pace. So what I did was I took the seaweed, which was sheets, and I put them in my bullet blender to kind of grind them up really fine so that it can get the most of the taste from the seaweed. So this is 2 sheets. As you can see, it wasn't enough. It gives you a little bit. So I added in the whole pack, which I think was about 5 sheets. And this is how much seaweed that I got out of it. So I'm adding in all of that to my mix. trying to get it all off, everybody. It's not that much. So you want to be careful and not add too much seaweed. You don't want the seaweed to take over the taste of what you're trying to get. You want to try to get that ocean taste or that fishy taste without it taking over, if you get what I mean. I also added in a tablespoon of olive oil. You can use grapeseed oil. It's up to you which one of the oils that you want to use. I know some people have preferences. But guys, here is where I decided to go off on my own. Between the seaweed and this obey. Obey has that taste, when you're making fish dishes. So I added in about a tablespoon of Old Bay. And then I think I added in a little bit more. It's a bit salty, so be careful with that. But that Old Bay will definitely take this dish to the next level. So try that Old Bay. After that, I mixed up all my sauce together, and then I put all of the sauce on top of the scallops. So here you go, guys. This is the sauce and my king mushroom scallops, and I'm gonna let this marinate for about 4 hours to overnight. I'm gonna fry my scallops in some grapeseed oil. Sorry about the sideways picture, but you can fry them in any oil of your choice. And with this dish, I'm gonna have some pasta. So this is the pasta that I had on hand. You can use any pasta you like. When I did this the first time, I used a vegetarian pasta, so feel free. So guys, here we go. I made sure that grapeseed oil was hot. And this is my first time using grapeseed oil. I got popped a lot, so I usually use olive oil. So I fried them on each side until they were brown. You can add some chopped garlic on top if you like. I took the pasta and mixed it up in the scallops to get the seasoning off. So all of that seasoning that was on the scallops got onto the pasta, and here was my finished dish. And it is very tasty and very healthy. I would definitely suggest that you try this recipe out, but make it your own. Add in some extra seasoning, put some fresh herbs on there, some fresh parsley. Try it out. It's really, really, really good. Guys, thank you again for joining me for another video. If you like what you saw, I would love to hear from you in the comments section. Please give us a thumbs up, a smiley face, and do not forget to like and subscribe. See you next Thursday for a new video. Bye.